Good morning, good morning, good morning, my beautiful imperfectionist. Actually, I'm going to say my happy imperfectionist. Good morning to you all today, this beautiful day. There's a scripture that says the day that the Lord has made, so we're going to rejoice and be glad in it. I hope your day is off to a super amazing day, and I hope you're practicing happiness, just being happy, letting stuff go, being happy, just to be happy. How does that sound? I know it sounds crazy, it does, but it serves a greater good. I told you, happiness begats more happiness. It's spread, it's love, it's joy. So that's what I want. So I hope you guys are doing what it takes to make you happy. You know why? Because you're worthy of it. You deserve it. There's so many people that go through life feeling I'm not worthy. I don't deserve to be happy. I'm a bad person. I did this and I did that. And I'm here to tell you again, you are an imperfectionist, which means you're imperfectly perfect. So no matter what you have done, it serves a purpose. Now here's the thing. You don't want to dwell in bad behavior. My whole thing is when you make a conscious choice to say, hey, you know what? I don't want to stay there. I want to rise higher. I want to walk in my authority and I want to be a better person and I want to live on purpose. When you make that decision, the work has already begun and the journey is on its way. So I encourage you, get on the journey, be happy, forgive yourself. That just popped into my spirit. Forgive yourself. There are so many people who don't forgive themselves, and that also equate. Remember last time I talked about forgiving others, and I'm sorry I did you guys a disservice because I didn't talk about forgiving yourself. I want you to sit with that because here's the thing: a lot of people don't do the work on them. And when they don't do their work as far as forgiving themselves, that's even worse than not forgiving someone else. You think that you've gone so far left that you can't be brought back in. I'm here again to say it was all a part of the process. You live, you learn, you grow. That's what this is about: learning, growing, evolving, rising higher and higher and higher. And as you rise higher, you're saying, hey, I'm worthy, I deserve it, and you do. Don't listen to the naysayers. Naysayers will always say, oh, you know what you did? Remember back in 1957 when you kicked the cat? They hold on to stuff. And what purpose does something you did years ago serve now? Okay? Everyone has a past. And therefore, it's important to us to understand the past happened. But that's what it is. It's the past. We can't dwell on it. And so often we get caught dwelling on the past, dwelling, oh, well, they did me wrong and I'm not going to forgive them, or I did this, so I'm not going to forgive myself. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Look, mm-mm. Let it go. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. Because this is where I want you to feel so worthy, so deserving of all the blessings and goodness that God has for you. Like, I recently, and I'm not quite sure if I shared this, so some things I'll remember, some I don't, but if I repeat it, chart it to my heart and not my mind. Or my mind and not my heart. There you go. Okay. Y'all know I don't edit. So if I make a mistake, I want y'all to roll with it. Don't judge me. Keep moving. That's what we do. That's what an imperfectionist do. They keep it moving. We don't sit here and get stuck there. But I recently had a lady say to me, I don't love myself. And that touched me. And I stopped everything else I was doing. But wait, why? And I was able to have a conversation and say, listen, beloved, you're beautiful. And she says, I'm not. And I said, yes, you are. Inside and out. She said, well, I know I'm beautiful inside. But I said, beloved, you're beautiful outside. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But I tell that story to say there are so many people walking around not loving themselves because they haven't forgiven themselves. For what? And it's not, I'm not going to even try to dig into it. But what I want you to do is let it go. And I will end this story, that part of the story, let you know that, now mind you, this lady was working at a car rental place. She was able to, luckily it was slow. I tell you all the time, I believe in timing. When I tell you things work out for me, things work out for me. I was late for a rental car. I went in with the right spirit. What they say, you get more bees with honey. I went in, I said, listen, I throw myself on the mercy of the court. And when and all that did was make them laugh. And they told me, they said, because of the way you came up here, we gonna help you. And then again, I ended up talking to her to find out she's not, how do you know, that's a terrible place to be when you're in a world that is supposed to be about love and you can't even start with the person you are loving you. And that's what I want. And so to finish the story, because y'all see, I'm a preacher. I'll start and then I'll go on a tangent and come back. But she walked outside with me. I was able to talk and minister to her. And before I left, that lady who just met me, she's like, Tammy, I love you. And I wanted her to love herself, but that was her appreciation. And then they gave me an upgraded vehicle. I'm telling you, being nice, being forgiving to others, and being a blessing to others. And here's the thing, with Happiness Happens Month, you don't have to do a lot. It's a small thing. So what did I do? I invested in her. I listened to her. How many times do you ask a person, how are they doing? And everybody has a trained response. I'm fine. So I'll be honest, a lot of times I don't ask the question because I don't want to hear, you just programmed to say, I'm fine, I'm okay. And no, because here's the thing, if I ask you how you doing, I really want to know. And that's what we got to get to, the place that will help us spread happiness. Ask a person how they're doing and listen. You will be shocked if they're able to be truthful and be like, I'm not okay. Okay. And there are a lot of people who are really not okay, but they're not granted the permission to say that. Think about it. There's been plenty of times that you've said, I'm fine, I'm okay, but you're really not okay. But we've been programmed to say certain things. How about we reprogram ourselves? How about that? Let's start with reprogramming our minds, reprogramming so we can get to our truth. Our truth is, I'm not okay. I don't like myself. I don't love myself. I've done some things that I'm having a hard time dealing with, and I need to find whatever strength and power that I can to release this because it has a hold on my life. How about that? Sorry to get so aggressive with you guys, but here's the thing. That's the only way the mission gets accomplished. Sometimes I'm just going to have to use blunt force trauma, okay? Take it all in love, because that's what it's about. When you're going through the healing process, when you're going through trying to reach your place of elevation and your place of happiness and your place of loving you, you got to encounter some situations that not pleasant, but worth it. So I said all that to say, in love, deal with what's causing you the pain. Deal with what's taking and robbing and stealing you of your happiness. Remember, happiness is like love. It starts at home and spread abroad. And if people can just be happy, oh, the world that we will be in. It would be such a better place, because here, regardless of how we look at it, it's still a beautiful planet. It is. Regardless of how people act, it's still a beautiful place. This is where we have to show appreciation for all things. Appreciate the birds singing. I promise you, I sometimes go on walks and I smile when I hear the birds. Why? Because I'm like, oh, you're singing to me. Oh, thank you. In fact, I take in the beauty of nature. And I was doing a walk. In fact, last week, I was doing a walk and I was looking down as I was doing this walk. This is like 6 o'clock in the morning. I like to get up early and go and just be into the atmosphere with the heavenly host of help that we have, and the trees and nature. That's when I really get how I get my day started, in addition to meditation. And I was looking down and I'm seeing all this trash on the ground. And I was like, oh, why do they do it? Why do they do it? And literally I heard a voice say, just look up. And I looked up and I saw the beauty of the trees. So you know what? All the trash that was on the ground, which shouldn't even be there, because they try to take care of the community and the area that I'm in, but the trash is there. I saw the beauty and I said, you know what, God? Thank you. Thank you. I'm appreciative. And guess what happened with me? I got happy and I got back into my little devotion that I was listening to, my little teaching for the day, and continued on the journey with a smile on my face. And I tell you, that was small. And this is what I'm saying. It don't take big tsunamis to make you happy. It just takes appreciation for where you are and what you have. And I promise you, the more you appreciate those things, the more you get happy about them things, the more you bring in. So I want you to get happy. Just make it a point of getting happy. Happy on purpose. Happy just because somebody cut you off in traffic. Give them a pass. It's okay. You don't have to blow everybody. And Lord knows we don't have to use that extra finger that's dead smack in the middle of we don't have to do that all the time. Just get happy. Okay? That's what I want. Be happy. And what did I say last time? Happy, joy. That's our ending for this month. We're happy, joy. Inner kid, channel it, bring it out. We're going to talk more about that little kid later. However, I want you to get back to your day. You know, I like to release you back into the day. I like to release you full of empowerment and happiness and joy, because you got this. You got this. And whatever it takes to get you to that happy place, remember, don't hurt nobody else to do it. Let me add that on, okay? But be respectful and get happy, because this is your life. This is your story, your journey. How do you want it told? Remember, that's what it's about. You came to experience life. And even as Jesus said, he came to experience it more abundantly. So get to your abundant living. Get to your place of happiness where you can enjoy and live life to the fullest. Even if it's just, like I said, having a piece of cake, piece of chocolate. Do you know how soothing chocolate is? See, y'all know I don't like to end stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and get out your ear. So listen, you guys continue to be blessed, continue to walk in victory, prosperity, and all kinds of love, joy, happiness. Love yourself. Do something good for yourself. Spend time with yourself. Go to the gym. Do whatever it takes to get you there. And I ask, subscribe to my channel if you're not a part of the Imperfectionist family, because we're going to grow this family, us imperfectly perfect people. We're going to grow this because that's who we are. Subscribe to the channel. Share this with a friend, because I know you know someone who could use this. This is all about one reaching another and us helping. So listen, how did I say we gonna end this? Happy, joy. And if I could, I would do a dance, but I'm not. But listen, I love you guys. Until the next time, I want you to continue to be blessed.